Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new piercing video. Now in this one I'm doing something a little bit exciting. I'm really excited to do this, and I'm going to be changing my 6mm Conch Dermal Punch. I think it looks really clean. This it doesn't really scab over anymore. Like the swelling has gone down quite a lot, so I feel like I'm kind of in a good place now where I can actually change it and not have any sort of bad repercussions of it. So I do have a new sort of hollow plug that I do have inside this cup. I have got a little sort of mixture of boiling water and salt just to kind of sterilize it a little bit. It is clean, it's not dirty. I did buy it brand new, but I just like to sterilize it a little bit more at home just to make sure that, you know, there is nothing weird in there that could infect my hole. Infect my hole? I mean, I never thought... just to infect my fresh piercing. Now, I'm not really too sure what it's gonna look like on the inside, so it might still look a little bit sort of fresh and a bit grossy, so I don't know myself. So this is kind of exciting, so I'm just gonna push it forward. Come through. Can you see it? Oh my god, can we see it? Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, yeah. See where the fireplace is behind. See if you can see the colors coming through. That is insane. I love it. So I'm gonna quickly just soak it a tiny bit with the salt solution just to make sure that it is clean, because obviously it's not completely healed in the inside, like the middle, because obviously it's quite a thick bit of cartilage. So I'm just gonna soak my ear a little bit in some salt water. I'm just gonna hold this over my ear just for a little bit here, just to make sure there's no crusty stuff or gross things in the middle. And this is a good sign, there's no blood, there's nothing coming off of it that would make it feel like it's still quite raw. Okay, so I think that is nicely done. Now the only thing I'm worried about with this one is I don't know if it's long enough, so I might not be able to keep this one in completely, but just for now it might be okay, because I don't think it's actually, because it's still quite a thin one. I don't think it might be long enough to go right through my cartilage. And that goes through perfect. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, I love that so much. So I'm dripping. Let me just quickly dry my ear. So there we go. I am so happy with it. This is literally what I've wanted to have for such a long time, and I was too scared to do it because I thought this is gonna hurt so much. But oh my god, I love it. You can see right through my ear now. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, I do think I'm gonna have to buy another one that's a little bit longer. It's not completely long enough at the back. There's a tiny bit only showing through, so I might have to get a longer one just for this. But for now, it should be fine, but look at it. Oh, I love it. Literally, this is everything I wanted. Literally everything I wanted. And I'm so surprised how quick it has been healing. I honestly thought this was gonna take such a long time to heal because it is such a big hole, especially for a cartilage piercing, because not many people have more than sort of 1.6 millimeters. I'm not sure what gauge it is. I think it's 14 gauge. So I have obviously got a lot of questions regarding this since I have had it done and has things affected and everything. So first of all, one of the main questions I've got since I had this done was, how has it been to sleep with? I was told that I wouldn't be able to sleep on this side anymore. Honestly, I've had no problems whatsoever. Obviously, when I first had it done, yes, I wasn't able to sleep on it because it was still quite sore and stuff, and it would prep any piercing you can't really sleep on. But it's actually been perfectly fine. I can sleep on that side. There's no problems with it. There's just literally it's no different than any other piercing once it's healed. And for me now, I can sleep on it and there's no problems whatsoever. So I think I've just been quite lucky, really. Another question was, has it bled at all, bleeding a lot? So it has bled a little bit more than a normal piercing when I clean it. When I first got it done, and I would clean it and wipe around the piercing, it would bleed a lot more than a normal piercing, but I think it's just because the hole is obviously a lot larger. So don't panic. I think that is normal. I haven't had any problems with it since. It only lasted a few weeks, and then every time I cleaned it, it was kind of clear, it wasn't bleeding. It was just the normal sort of ooze stuff that would come out of a piercing. Now, another question I got quite a lot is hearing. So apparently you can lose some of your hearing by doing this, and no, it's nothing to do with your eardrum. It's basically because your ear does act like a canal. So as sound comes towards you, it sort of goes around the canal of your ear. But when you have a hole in it, obviously the sound just goes straight through. Now, I've had a plug in the whole time, so obviously the plug was kind of blocking the hole anyway, so the sound was still going at normal. I mean, nothing sounds any different to me now. I know I've only just put this in. Nothing sounds different to me, so maybe we'll see. That'll have to be an update in one of the things, but personally, I'm not, nothing seems different now. Another question is, what was the swelling like? Now, it did swell up quite a lot at the back, a bit more than an average piercing. Again, it's just because the hole is a lot larger. The only place it would hurt, ache, would be at the back, and it was a little bit throbby, so it was slightly difficult to clean the back of it. So what I did is actually took the back of the piercing off and just left it off. I found it was just really difficult to clean with the black ring around the back of it on, so I just took it off, and it was easier to clean and to soak and things. I've never had it fall out accidentally. I was really worried that it would fall out when I'm in the shower or something, or maybe I'm asleep and I'd push it out of my ear. Luckily enough, that's never happened. I did have a few comments of people saying saying like, will it come out when you sleep and stuff if you roll onto it because there's no like ball? Because obviously with piercings like this, they're not gonna come out when you sleep because you gotta like screw things in. But obviously with these kind of piercings, all that was holding it in was like this little tiny sort of like black ring. So I know this has been a super quick piercing video to my normal ones. I will do another one very soon, but please leave me some questions down below if you do have any more questions regarding piercings, and it can be in my next FAQ video. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel, hit the like button, my social media links on Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff in the description, come follow me on all of them, and I'll see you all very soon for another video. Bye!